And those who have it aren't exactly rushing off to test it against exorcists. But my daughters and I were cornered in that last extermination. I tried to buy time for my girls to flee, and well, you don't become an angelic arms dealer without arming yourself first. I see you're driven by your detestation. Your every step is stoked with animus. You need a different type of motivation, or there's no way that you can handle this. I know you're thirsting for vengeance, Baggy, you're out for blood, but you'll only stand a chance if you're out for love. Out for love, love. Think of who you care about, protect them and be out for love, love. You're gonna fight without gloves long as you're out for love. Fuel yourself with the fear of losing that somebody who's your reason to live. Harness your heart and you can't help choosing to fight with all you can give. I know you're thirsting for vengeance, Baggy, you're out for blood, but you'll only stand a chance if you're out for love. Out for love, love. Think of who you care about. Protect them and out for love, love. You're gonna fight without gloves, and when that push comes to shove, yeah, you just might rise above long as you're out for love. Well, look at that. You might just survive this.
We're gonna need more weapons.
Hello, Zago here. Welcome to the video. Another review. Sort of. It's kind of me getting my thoughts on the Swordsmith Village arc, Hashira Train arc, and the feature of Demon Slayer. So we're doing 3 things all in one video. So first, let's get my thoughts on the Swordsmith Village arc. What do I think of that arc? I know I should have done a review like a long time ago, back when this arc first came out, but I didn't have time, mostly because of work. So I'm doing it now. What I think of the Swordsmith arc, the animation is beautiful. The character development between Mitsui and I forgot his name. What's his name? The Miss Hashira. I forgot his name. What's Miss Hashira? I'm gonna have to Google it now. Fuck. I forgot his name. Miss Hashira. Muchio. We get the character development through Muchio, and we get some glorious fights with them. And they defeat Upper Moon, Demon 5 and 4. And I really enjoyed that arc. It's a pretty good arc, even though not much happens in it. It's mostly the... It's pretty good. Like, it's a good arc, I will admit that. And Nezuko finally conquers her fear over the sun. And it's a pretty good arc, ain't gonna lie. The animation there is pretty perfect, even though some of the CG doesn't work as well. Like the CG fish doesn't look that great in some shots, and some other shots it does look great. Like some of the CG doesn't work, and some of it does. Mostly the CG fish it doesn't work. But all the other stuff with the CG mixed within 2D is amazing. Like always, they always pull out the stops with Swordsmith Village arc, and they pull no stops with character development and animation. The animation is beautiful in the Swordsmith Village arc. I highly recommend that season. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good season. Ain't gonna lie. And as for the Hashira Train arc, it's basically a filler. I'm not gonna lie, it's a filler arc just to get to Infinite Castle. It's the filler arc between Swordsmith Village arc and Infinite Castle arc. The Infinite Castle arc. It's just a filler arc. Not much really happens except for them going to Hashira training. I guess that's Hashira. I really don't understand what the point of this Hashira training is. What is it all for? What is it for? Is it so you can unlock the demon Slayer mark? If that's the case, maybe you should ask Tanjiro, the guy who unlocked the demon Slayer mark, and ask him how he unlocked it, or Mitsui, or Mucho, who also unlocked the Demon Slayer mark. Ask them how they got it. Oh wait, I forgot. Mitsui and Mucho don't remember how they got there. So if they don't remember, why can't you just ask Tanjiro how he got the Demon Slayer mark? And you wouldn't have to go. But then again, the plot will go very fast if they did that. But yeah, that's basically that arc. And I really do enjoy this arc because we do get to spend time with all the Hashiras. So that's something that's nice. We get to spend more time with the Hashiras. Get more Mitsui, Mucho, Guman, Gyu, the other names I can't remember because it crosses my head. It just goes over my head like the um, Wind Hashira, Storm Hashira, Gyumu, and what's his name? Gyunmei, Gyumu, and Gunmei. The names sound so similar, it's hard to get them mixed up. Gyu and Gunmei? I think that's their names. Gunmei and Gyu. Why do you have to give them similar names? I have no idea. But yeah, those guys are good. The Water Hashira, the Web Hashira, Miss Hashira, all the Hashiras are pretty good in this arc. They're, they're really good. They're really good characters. And I really enjoy them. I enjoy spending the time and see how they train Tanjiro and the others how to become Hashiras. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting arc. It's pretty good. Ain't gonna lie. Even though it's basically the filler arc just to get to Infinite Castle arc. Let's be honest. It's the filler arc to get to Infinite Castle arc. Let's be for real. Like even the last episode, you can tell it's basically just the Infinite Castle, beginning of the Infinite Castle arc. It just happened to put in the Hashira training arc. It's just such the Infinite Castle arc. Let's be for real. Ain't fooling the anime community on that one. Okay, but with that said, that's a segue to what's the future of Demon Slayer. And I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here. Because oh boy, I have some words. Now I am gonna point this out. I am aware of that Mappa is going through some development issues with their animators. And that they're going through development issues through hell. I did watch a video on that. However, you can say that for the same for every animation studio in Japan or in America that they're going through development issues with their staff. You can say that about any of those studios. So it's not just Mappa that's going through trouble with their animation staff. I'm sorry. No, don't give me that excuse. And that's I can understand, but I'll give them a pass. I understand that Mappa. But then comes my second point. Why is Infinite Castle being split into 3 movies? And whose bright idea was to do that? Because for one, there's not going to be enough material to adapt Infinite Castle into 3 movies. Let's put it like this. Each episode is like 24 minutes long. And if they're trying to adapt like 2 chapters, 2 to 3 chapters each, they're only going to be able to adapt like 15, 20 chapters, 25 chapters. So not going to be, and there'll be like 8 chapters left over. And what are you going to use those chapters for? Like, it's going to just end randomly on the 3rd movie at stop out points. Like, let's be for real. If I wanted to do this, I would just do an entire season, a long season of Demon Slayer, Why adapt it into 3 movies? Just why? It makes no goddamn sense. And number 3, the amount of time that the movies will have to place each episode in. Each episode will, these movies will have to be very, very long in order to get all these episodes. Like, when I mean very, very long, they're gonna have to be like Avengers Infinity War long. Like, these movies have to be like at least 2 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes long in order to fit all these episodes in. Because oh boy, there are a lot of episodes that they got to adapt. Like, all these movies, I'm not kidding, have to be 2 hours and 30 minutes on, because that's 8 hours worth of material that you have to adapt. Actually, 10 hours of material. It's more of 8 to 10 hours that you have to adapt. So each movie will legit have to be like 2 hours and 30 minutes in order to adapt all the material from the manga. And number 4, who will see? Will the general audience want to see this Demon Slayer? Now, let's take it back. Let's go back down memory lane. What was the general audience's thought on Mugen Train? They were confused. They were confused because they had no idea what was going on, because they did not watch the anime. When a general audience goes see a movie, they just think it's going to be a regular movie. It has nothing connected to the other anime. That's why Code probably did so well, because it didn't try to stay connected to the anime. It was his own thing. But when Demon Slayer did it, Mugen Train, I don't think it did that well in the box office, to be honest. Almost because it was competing with other movies. But Demon Slayer and Mugen Train did not do that well at the box office. And let's be honest, the main reason why is because actually, how much did Mugen Train make at the box office? I don't know. Let me check that real quick. Should probably. How much did Demon Slayer Mugen Train make? Damn, it did that well. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Apparently, people would see Demon Slayer to go to movie theater. Guess anime fans would want to watch Demon Slayer in theaters. Apparently. Wow, this is like the only good movie to come out of COVID. Yeah, made $507 million at the box office. Jesus, this was the only good movie to come out during 2020. Jesus, how in the hell did that happen? How in the fuck did that happen? So maybe this might work out well for Demon Slayer, hopefully. Maybe because of Mugen Train, it will work out well. People will want to go see Infinite Castle. And who knows, maybe the general audience for Demon Slayer actually did see the anime this time. Who knows? Who knows? But to be honest, each movie has to do really well in order to make some money. And to be honest, the general audience is going to want to watch a 2 hour and 30-minute movie. I don't know. It's going to be really tough to sit through, because they're going to have to watch, like, each movie is going to end up on a note. Like, each movie is going to be very, very long. I'm not sure how they're going to adapt this anime. Like, do legit, like, 8 hours worth of anime of the Infinite Castle that they have to, well, 8.5. Well, 8.5, but 8.5 hours that they have to adapt into a movie. So legit, but the first 2 movies would have to be 2 hours and 45 minutes in order to equal. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't do math. I know it's like 8.5 hours that you got to adapt into a movie. So each movie would legit have to be like 2 hours and 45 minutes in order to adapt. I think I didn't math. I think I'm doing math. Yeah, 2 hours and 45 minutes. in order to adapt the show. But yeah, these animes, especially these Infinite Castle arcs, to be really long because the Infinite Castle arc is probably the longest arc in Demon Slayer. And if you expect the Sunrise Countdown arc to be adapted, it's not going to be adapted. It's not going to be adapted into a movie. It's just going to be adapted into a show. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait years for that. Years. Oh boy. I at least hope that they release this Demon Slayer movie internationally and not just release it for like a day or two. I really hope that they release it internationally and have a worldwide release. Please have a worldwide release. I do not want to watch this. I do not want to watch this. I do not want to take a day off or go to work, go to the movie theater in my work clothes and see this movie. Please do it on release it internationally, please. Anyway, I don't understand why they are doing this. I don't know what Mappa's thinking. Like, are they just taking the Attack on Titan approach of making the movies, making these into 1 hour on specials or 2 hour movies? Why? Just why? But with that said, that's been my thoughts on Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Fidrak, and Hashira Traring, and my 13-minute and my 9-minute rant on future Demon Slayer. Yep. I'm gonna end the video here. So I'm gonna sign off. And remember, stay big, Demon Slayer fans.